Good day, everyone. The Scan and Cross show back today to do a Premier League roundup. My cousin and entrepreneur, Jason. Now, Man United is on a serious run, cuz. There's a serious run.
We're doing our thing, man. Just slowly but surely chipping away at these games.
Yeah, see? And you didn't expect Carrick. See, I told you Carrick would turn it around. That my man Amarim was trying to put round pegs into square holes.
No, it's not a thing of Carrick not turning it around. It's just that I don't think it's sustainable long term.
You don't
Like
think so?
just because obviously I've gone through this with Ollie. Ollie came through, did his thing when he got interim. He got the job full time and it turned to the mess, hot mess. So I'm a bit worried Carrick might do the same thing.
He's
Obviously, I'm
fair at
enjoying
that,
life.
but his record is better than every manager since Ferguson in terms of results,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
in the Premier League. So I
yeah,
would give him
yeah.
more time. I think they disrespect him.
But it is, I think, like a lot of teams don't know how he performs yet and how he plays. So it's still trying to work that out. Like, what is he going to do? Blah, blah, blah. So I think a lot of managers just need to just figure it out eventually, and they will eventually.
To be fair,
But we're
he
still
tweaked.
we're still conceding goals. We're still like conceding a lot of chances. So it's not like it's all tight shit.
Mm,
Still, like also you saw two against Arsenal, two against Fulham. Like
mm.
there's still threat he's there in the team. So, but obviously at the moment, obviously we're loving life. 4 games in a row, can't complain.
Yeah,
And
but
also looking
he's
towards
tweaked
third
it.
and second.
He's tweaked the formation though.
Yeah, 100%.
The
Obviously,
last
but
game I saw how they were analysing it on Match of the Day, they said, yeah, he tweaked it, the positions of the forwards, and they said he basically played with two false nines, and then where they were, and then when I looked at the replays when they're doing the freeze framing, he said, right, it's true, he
yeah,
switched it
yeah.
up. So yeah, I don't think he's a one trick pony. No,
Nah, he's not.
adaptation. I think he's a serious football man. The IQ, because I saw the interview before about a year before when well, was it Tag was still there, and he was saying that the team's got to be played built around Kobe Mainoo, and he said there's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
quality there. So it's just the right setup, and look, he's come in and proved it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
See, that's why I know
Yeah,
he's
that's what
a
I say.
football
Well,
man.
I mean, the whole fan base was screaming for Manu to start, but obviously Amarin thought him and Bruno was the same type of player, which was never the case.
Mm,
So
mm,
yeah, it's just trying to just get that balance right. And obviously Casemiro's having a great season, or the second half of the season anyway.
mm,
So it's looking promising in the midfield. But obviously he's leaving at the end of the season, so it's just trying to replace that, which obviously not going to be easy.
mm.
Um,
Who would you get then?
I've always liked Anderson,
Mm,
but he's more of a eight in it. He's not really like a sitting
mm,
DM that we need. So I'm not too sure who we'll get. That's what scouts getting paid for, paying that big money to go and find out
mm.
those type of players. So
No, I think Anderson could do that, bro. It's just that because he's dynamic, he's got enough stamina. It's like when you had McTominay. See, that McTominay is someone I don't think you should not have sold. Yeah.
yeah, but he plays more a Bruno position, innit? He's like going forward. He's not really a
Mm-mm.
sitting.
But I've seen him defend when they've asked him to do a job. It's like when Lampard used to play for Chelsea. People forget that he used to sit as well, and he wasn't rubbish. You see, his positional sense, his awareness, reading the game,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
not obviously not elite, but enough to beat most teams and secure the back line. Yeah, you
yeah,
don't always
yeah,
have to have like a specialist. Some people can fill in. It's like David Luiz was serious as a pivot. I prefer him as a pivot defensive midfielder than a sweeper, a middle of the centre half, a
yeah,
libero.
yeah, yeah,
But people said no, he's a centre half. I said, what? You're giving away all that forward and technical quality in order for him to play at the back, and then when you're playing a four, you're saying he's no good. So
yeah,
why wouldn't you just play him in midfield then? And his passing range is serious. He said, man passes it like Fabregas.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
he was a
yeah, yeah.
serious
It was
baller.
yeah, it's too much fixing. Oh no, we fixate on no, that's these positions. That's it. That's how I see him. Said no, not when you
Yeah,
got certain qualities. I know a certain man that can play further forward.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, yeah.
obviously Forrest ain't having a great season, so like Anderson's kind of not looking too great over there. But obviously when he plays for England, he's serious baller. So
Mm,
yeah, so it's a tough one who they'll get. Like, so I like Breleva from Brighton. He's not really had a great season, but I think his head got turned last season when we was after him. So
mm. What
I
about
think he will
Wharton?
be my number one choice if we were looking for a specialized DM.
Okay. What about
But
Wharton then?
Wharton's good, yeah, but I just feel like he just doesn't have the physicality
Okay.
yet for that position. Like he's a very serious technical baller. Like he will fit in like a bus or something. But
Mm.
he yeah, just I don't think he has that physical qualities yet. And he'll leave this season anyway, because Palace is on a selling spree at the moment. So
I don't know
their
why.
manager's going as well. So I won't be surprised if he leaves, but I'd be surprising where we go.
I don't know why though. The finances must be better than what it was in previous years. They sold the Lacey, so Eze. I don't know why they.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
the players want to go. To be fair, and they think it's a
yeah,
good piece
yeah.
for them.
It's a tough one because they had a good team, didn't they? Also, they won the FA Cup last season. So, but I think Eze going really mess up the dynamics of that team. Really mess
Yeah,
up the
but
dynamic.
he was getting good results at first. But I think the players are like the morale has dropped, and they're not
Obviously,
playing
yeah.
like how they were before. Mm.
And obviously, he's obviously come out and said he's leaving in the season. So the players
Yeah,
are like,
because he was said,
"Wait,
remember, he told them he didn't want to fire so. He said, look, we've already sold and I've decided to stay because of what we could achieve. We could take the club
yeah,
on to
yeah,
the next level. Champion challenge for a Champion League spot. And they're basically the balls are betraying him. So I don't
yeah."
know.
I mean, selling Gay like 2, 3 days before the season or window end was just a madness. Obviously, I understand it was coming to the last 6 months for his contract, but
Mm,
it was a weird one. Obviously, he got pissed off with that, so he just moved on.
And he warned them
So
as well. He said if there's any more players,
yeah,
he told
yeah,
them from last year summer.
exactly.
Said he wants to build, he doesn't want to be selling. But I'll just say we'll find more players. There's always players out there.
Yeah, yeah, of course. But also when you have a good core like that, like Gay and Eze, and
Mm,
that's a good core to have. But yeah,
mm,
man, let's see what they do. But it'll be interesting because Palace were a serious team last season. So
To be fair, mostly because of Glasner, though. Glasner's
yeah,
just
yeah,
he's
he's a
a
serious
tactical
manager.
technical manager.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he
I
done it with
wanted him.
Frankfurt before. Yeah, yeah, he's a good manager,
Mm,
man. He won the
I,
Europa
I
League,
wanted
didn't he?
him at Chelsea before we got Rosenior.
That would have been a good fit, to be fair. That
Mm,
would have been a good fit. That would have
mm,
been a very good fit. But yeah, we'll see where he goes next, man.
mm,
I think he might go somewhere like Tottenham. If Tottenham get rid of Frank, I could see him going Tottenham.
mm. So how was the performance anyway against Spurs?
I mean,
Only for the
Tottenham
highlights.
gave it to us for first half an hour. To be fair, they were
Mm,
probably the better team. I'm not gonna lie. They were controlling the game, controlling the tempo. They had a few chances, but we just defended well. And then obviously the red card changed the dynamics of the game.
mm,
But as we saw with Everton, we don't play well with 10 men. So I was a bit worried at the same time. But then obviously we just controlled the game and then got the goal from the corner. And yeah, and Bremer's having a fire season, man. He scored against Tottenham,
mm,
Chelsea,
mm. Arsenal.
Arsenal, Liverpool. So yeah, serious.
No, and Bromo's always been a top talent. I don't know why Amarin wasn't playing him as a central striker. I don't know if it's because
Yeah,
he was
because
high
he went and
and he's
spent
worried
big
about his
money
back still.
he went and spent big money on Sesko, innit? So
Mm,
he was all trying to play that three 3-4-3, innit? So
mm.
or five.
Yeah, the central striker to hold up the
Yeah.
ball, bring others into play. Yeah, I can
Yeah, he
understand
was
that.
playing with the two tens, so it didn't really work. Um, but
But
yeah, man, he found his
Sesko
feet.
doesn't look as good as he did previously. Yeah, I don't know what's going on down there. Mm,
I think Sesko look better in this system, obviously being that main striker. But
mm.
also Bremer's playing is having a a great season, so it's hard to drop him when he's playing well like that.
Yeah, because he links the play back with the combinations and he
Yeah,
runs in
yeah.
behind, so he makes the defenders drop deep.
I've
Yeah,
always
but
wondered like
before you
how
can play a
Carrick
high
would.
line and box Man United in and they'd struggle because they haven't got the legs in midfield.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I was always a bit worried like who would he play out wide because he was either Ahmad or in Bremer in it. So
Mm,
it's always a bit tough. And obviously Dogu was playing well and Cunha wasn't in the team either. So
mm,
and then obviously Cunha's now come into the team because of Dogu's injury, but Sesko still can't get a game. But I mean, he scored a win against Fulham, so
mm.
he's got a part to play. It's just trying to find that balance with all the players. But I guess the next season will be better with more games,
Yeah, more cohesion because they're
more
playing together
cohesion.
regular.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But at the moment, it's just the same team. Go like, and obviously it's hard playing one game a week. So trying to make everyone happy, but as long as everyone knows that this is just a time, just something that's happening in the next few months. Then next season will kick on.
Yeah, Cunha looks serious again, mate. When I've seen in the last 3, 4 games, the highlight, he looks
Yeah, I think
terrific.
dropping him kicked him up. Just put him realize that he's not a starter. Like he
Mm.
has to perform. But again, I don't think he'll be in the team if Dogo was around still.
Is it?
I
You
don't think
still
he'll be
put
in the team.
Dogo ahead of Cunha, yeah?
That's how Dogo was playing. You couldn't drop him. Where
Mm.
was you gonna drop him? Like he scored
Mm.
against City and Arsenal back to
And
back
terrific
weekends.
performance as well, not just nabbing the goals. It's terrific.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So it was
See?
tough to drop him.
See? And when I said that they were going, oh man, the good players, they said, nah, they're not Man United level. We're struggling. Look, and Solskjaer, they look like with the best, some of the best players in the league.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see?
yeah.
You don't know is that, but obviously, how do you players become established and big names from performances, consistent
Exactly.
performances, wonder goals, wonder assists,
Yeah, yeah.
standing up for the team in the darkest hour when things are tough. That's how you
But he
become a big name. Mm.
but he was misprofiled by Amrin, isn't it? You thought he can play in left wing back, and obviously he's not a defensive player at all. He's
Mm.
definitely a forward, like you know what I'm saying. So
Mm.
again, obviously he's got the right type of player, but he's wrong profile again.
Mm. Mm.
And that's just obviously his issue, which is why his formation just wouldn't work.
To be fair, you probably think he's coaching. He could get them to adapt to the position. Because look, we got a nice young youth player called Achimpong at Chelsea, and
Yeah,
I think he's a centre half, but he looked all right back the times when he's had to fill in when we've had injuries. He's
you
not
know,
looked
obviously,
that close. Remember, he's young,
everyone,
he's a teenager, and he's fit.
yeah, a
So,
lot of these players, or a lot of these managers now, like Arteta and Pep are playing four centre backs in it in the back four.
mm, mm,
So a lot of them have to be kind of flexible now, and
mm,
maybe Virginia's trying to do the same thing with your man. So
mm.
yeah, yeah, it's a weird one.
No, to be fair, for the when a lot of late Chelsea fans say that in the academy he played that position, it's like when people said, "Oh, Reece is not a midfielder, or he's a top class fullback or wing back." So no, said if you watched him when we loaned him to Wigan when he was young, he won Player of League One, Player of the Year, playing in central midfield all the time.
Mm,
I said if you saw some of the wonder goals he scored there, I said of course he can play there, and because he's got the actual profile, like you said, he's got good ball striking, good passing. He's got good stamina because he gets up and down the flank, and he's physically
yeah,
strong. I said, I think he's more suited to central midfield, and his decision making under pressure, he can take it on the half term or back to goal and not lose the ball, even when he's
yeah,
being
yeah, yeah.
pressed. He's kind of press resistant. So I said, of course he's got the. I said, what are you? That's but a lot
I
of
mean, he played
people like.
so well against Arsenal in that position,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah. He was the
He
father
was,
over
yeah,
over
yeah,
Rice and them man there. They
yeah,
said
yeah,
he's
yeah,
looking at knocking Rice out of the England team. I mean, yeah, so what are you talking about? They said the
yeah,
man, he's the best all-round footballer in the club, even than Palmer. Oh, I don't
yeah,
think he's because he can defend. Elite defending, not fill in. Elite defending.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Game tackle, one-on-one duels, good positioning, recoveries pace. Said Palmer can't do that, can he? He can't defend like that. So I said all round, it's James Reese. And he drives the ball. He shoot from long range better than Palmer as well. More
yeah, yeah,
power.
yeah.
So what are we talking about? He's the best all-round footballer club. If he wasn't as injury prone, he'd be a stalwart. That's
Yeah,
why I got
100%.
him. Yeah, so what are you talking? You man don't know. I said that I when he was younger, I always thought him and Loftus-Cheek would be twin pivots for the next 10, 12 years.
Yes.
When they be at this that he's yeah, and the 2 years before him of Chelsea Camberlin products, where I said, listen, them man, their first team is straight away. No, 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 no. So we spend all these money on these Johnny Joe blogs from out of the country to say then I don't see what they produce more than these boys. Thank God
Yeah,
Lampard come because if Lampard didn't come in, he probably would have been moved on. Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of them academy men would have been moved on, and we've been still spending money on man that's not adapted to the Premier League or unheard of foreigners trying to get good players on the cheap.
yeah,
That's when we've got free players coming from the academy, and it's like a conveyor belt. It's not like before where we had the Carlton Coles and the Gael Kakutas. These men are champions, serious players already. Mm.
yeah. I hear you.
I'm very disappointed the way we handled Loftus-Cheek and Conor Gallagher. Yeah, even
Yeah,
Tammy Abraham and Dominic Solanke said, look, Dominic Solanke could have saved us a lot of that turd money on you see on these strikers that can't get Barnes door. Yes,
yeah.
serious. We ain't had to see us prolific forces Diego Costa. That's years ago now.
Costa was my guy. I used to love Costa. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Even though I play for you guys, but yeah, I used to like Costa, man.
but for me, he needed to score more goals though. He underachieved at Chelsea for me. He only had two good seasons.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
But just that type of guy you need up
yeah,
front,
yeah,
man.
the spirit and the fight all the time. He's always up for a fight. Always,
Yeah,
always willing to win. He wasn't like his head wouldn't drop even when he's in a team or with a manager that he didn't get along with. He would go out the pitch and that would be it. You wouldn't have to
yeah,
question his commitment or his effort.
exactly.
And obviously, he used to whip up the crowd as well. He used to G up the crowd, and they loved that, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
with us against Wolves, yeah, the first half was terrific. We should have been 6-7 up. But
I
then
don't think that second penalty was a penalty though, personally.
I would have pushed in the back.
Yeah, it seemed a bit.
Yeah, no, he
It
went
seemed
over
like
easy. No, he did win over though. But remember, that's like a rugby tackle. If he was side to side and he was guarding and come across him or showed it, I could
yeah.
understand it. But because he's gone like that,
I think it
I
was
think
like
that should
outside
be
the
given
box, weren't it?
more.
It felt like it was outside. He
Yeah, yeah, I
started.
thought so. From when I looked at the replay, but they said they checked the cameras and they said he because his upper body was yeah, but I thought your feet had to be in the box. Yeah,
That's what I thought. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I thought. Your feet had to be in the box, but I said no, it's thing. But yeah, it was a silly thing though. He's gone past you. I don't know why you'd push him. It
Yeah,
must be
it was
instinctive. I
silly.
never understood that. It's like the other one as well. He's going away from goal, so why do you need to try and put your foot in?
Yeah, he did need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
push it.
yeah. But then probably is a split second. They think, oh, I can nab it. I seen the opportunity because I've tackled people from like that, from behind like that. But usually through their legs, kicking it away from them.
Mm.
Not about he swept the leg. So yeah, it's just one of them things. That's why Wolves is struggling. Even though I like that, was it Masata? They've got a African. Oh, I don't know if he's African, Portuguese, Congolese. He looks serious, mate. So
Oh,
they
You
must
mean
have look at
Mane?
him.
Like
Hmm?
Mane?
No, no, yeah, no. I think is it Masata? I forget his name now.
There's one youth that
He's not
scored
kind of cane roll.
against.
He's dark skins, rapid, fast.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got
yeah.
low center of gravity,
I
compact.
think it's mine. I think it's Mainu or something. Not Mainu. Mane, something like
Yeah,
that.
Mane. Yeah, that's it. I think Mane. Yeah,
I
maybe.
think it's Mane.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Mane, he looks a
Good.
player, man.
He looks like another one off the Wolves conveyor belt. Them
Uh,
Congolese Portuguese man. They're like, what? Who's this guy? Where did this player come from?
yeah, yeah. They
Yeah,
always
yeah.
just need to find these gems, man.
See, I went in Cunha as well before you got him. I went in Cunha.
Yeah, Cunha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But
He's Portuguese, that guy. He's 18.
yeah, yeah. Remember, Wolves has got that link from when my man was there. Innit? The West Ham's manager. What's his name again?
Um,
Oh, what's his name, man?
oh, what's his name? I can see his face.
Yeah, yeah,
Nuno.
no. Nuno. Oh, yeah,
Nuno.
Nuno. Yeah, yeah. He from there. They've had that Portuguese link in it, so they always go in there and raid in the Portuguese league, with unheard of players with with the athletic, profile, and said,
Yeah.
yeah, bring them in.
To be fair, he was at Watchdale for a year.
Is it what alone or playing?
Youth career, yeah.
Okay.
But he actually, yeah, they took him from Portugal though. Like
Mm,
Rochdale took him from Portugal, then Wolves took him.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
watch those going abroad now to get players.
a lot of these men are doing it, man. The undercover ones, where this,
Yeah, she's flipping. Yeah, it's
oh, man,
serious, man. See? Yeah, to be fair, we got Pedro Neto after I saw him. He put us to the sword a couple of years ago, and I thought, yeah, I like this Pedro Neto. We should be
yeah,
looking at him. And for
yeah,
all the flatter to deceive and the pace and the dribbling, not enough end product. So
yeah,
I'm a bit disgruntled with him at the moment. He needs to produce more. Mm, not
yeah,
enough, enough assists, not enough goals, and his crossing is erratic.
yeah, yeah.
Mm, he might put what 1 in 30 might reach the player in the box.
That's madness.
Yeah, even when he's got time and space they're not in the right position. Yeah, it's pure percentage crossing that's drilling it and hoping. But yeah, yeah,
Yeah, did you watch the City game?
yeah. I only saw the highlights of it though.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
game.
can't believe Liverpool gave with the Liverpool had that game in the hand.
15 minutes to go, man.
Mm-hmm.
Great free kick though.
Yeah, cheese. That's Sabalai.
Uh,
Yeah,
madness.
I thought, is he that good? But Jesus, mate,
Because I don't think
right,
people
that's
take
one of the
Donnarumma
best
like
free
that.
kicks I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't think people take Donnarumma like that. Like Donnarumma's a serious shot stopper,
No,
but he
it was
was
really nice. There was a swerve on it. He had no
the
chance.
swerve. Yeah,
If
the
he
swerve
died, he'd
was.
look stupid. It would have looked like slow motion. The ball would have been passing. You see?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
didn't even
rooted.
move.
When the keeper's rooted, it's and where it's gone in the net, it's a serious strike. It's not like it's above him where he can just stand up and put his hand up. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
away
yeah.
from him. So by the time he's set to jump, it was passing. It's serious.
Like he wasn't set ready. But I mean, if you would have remembered the Arsenal game, like you would have remembered like he can do something like that.
Yeah, but they're thinking that's a
Like
1 in 100 chance.
I know,
But it's
but you
nah.
still
He
need to
said he does
be.
it too frequently.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's like that
So
Bunny at Villa. I said, how much goals the man scored? I said, he scored more goals outside the box than Lampard,
yeah,
Sheets, and
yeah,
Gerrard in their pump.
it's
See,
serious.
yeah, extra sit,
Man, it's
yeah,
mad.
torpedo strikes. Serious man. and the swerve and fade in it from the striking off the laces like that.
Yes,
Usually it's
absolutely
like a Larry
crazy.
Lampard over the bar.
But
Like
yeah,
his
man, it was
technique is
good. But then
serious.
obviously, City being City, they didn't let their heads drop. Like obviously, everyone must have thought Arsenal's title as soon as
Mm,
Liverpool scored. But then City just did their thing. Obviously, Silva with a good finish, good header from Haaland to set him up.
mm,
And then you just knew they were gonna score. You just didn't know how.
mm.
And then
Yeah,
obviously the
Liverpool
penalty
not the
was
better,
just
good defensive
rash
against
from
them last
Allison.
year. That's the thing. He needs to sort out the thing. But look, we've let them get that Jacquet that I wanted at Chelsea. We've let
Yeah.
Liverpool sign him instead now. See, imagine we're signposting players. Liverpool eventually they're gonna when that team gets the right cohesion.
Mm.
Liverpool will be back because they're already preparing for when all the big dogs are gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
definitely.
Van Dijk, yeah, that Jacquet is going to be the truth, mate.
Yeah, yeah, he looks. But he
Already
got.
he's not
I saw
far
he got
forward already.
injured. He's injured for the season now, isn't it? I
Is it?
saw he injured his shoulder or something.
Okay.
He's out for the season. So he literally signed what 2, 3 days ago, and then he got injured. He's out for the season. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Long
but
term.
he's
Yeah,
a
that's a
good
long term.
baller.
He's 20. It's a long term thing.
Yeah, obviously you don't spend 70 million on an 18-year-old unless you know he's serious. So
Yes, yes.
Liverpool don't usually get their centre backs wrong. So
Mm. Mm.
yeah, so I
I
mean they've
think
got a couple of centre.
Konate is up and down. He 1 minute he looks terrific, the other minute he looks
Yeah, but I
horrible.
think his head's turned because obviously his contract situation in it. So I don't
Mm.
think he's fully focused.
Mm.
Um,
But even over the years, I thought, oh, he's got the pace, the strength.
yeah, it's all
And
the
he said
attributes.
sometimes he's suspect positionally. Then obviously playing at the back under pressure sometimes is a bit robust. And some of the I said, was he thinking trying to play there? But
Yeah,
like yeah, yeah. But as an athlete and the strength, the one-on-one duels, he's serious.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get much change out of him. But yeah, yeah, with
yeah. Even what did you think of the final that final ghost goal? The one where Haaland was through and Szoboszlai pulled him back, and then
yeah,
Haaland pulled him back.
that was that they should let that go stand. That was a joke.
That's what I'm saying. I think most people
I
were
don't know.
thinking
I
that.
don't know what the referee's thinking of. I could see. I said, yeah, send enough. But then the goal should have stood.
But I mean, you
Well, in the
can't say.
net, you just like playing advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, but because I think because obviously Haaland got pulled back, so it should have been a foul then. Obviously, that's what
Mm,
the first
mm,
instance is. But then
mm.
Haaland pulled him back, so Szoboszlai couldn't get the ball. So
Yeah,
they like
yeah,
he prevented the defender from getting the ball. So it's like you
yeah.
can't give a goal. So I understand the logic,
Nah, yeah,
but
but
it's just
I
like
think no,
just
no.
let it play,
I
innit?
think it should be advantage. Just play the original. I go with the original sin. He's fouled him out of frustration. So I said the ball's gone in the net. He should have still been able to clear the ball because he was interested in the tussling, like
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
rugby game. He said he should have allowed the goal to stand. It's a
Should have, yeah, just just let it
yeah,
play
just
on.
play
No one
out.
would have complained. Like no one would have complained and said,
Yeah,
"Oh, he
no one
shouldn't
would
give
have
that goal."
complained because he knows he was blatant. He was like a rugby pull.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know he
I mean,
weren't getting
Haaland
Haaland.
was much faster than him anyway, so he was going to get there first anyway. So
Mm,
Haaland would have
mm, mm,
scored anyway.
mm,
But yeah, it's just a weird one that they even just disallowed it. But I mean, they just stuck to the rules, innit? But
I still think Man City is. I'd back them to overhaul Arsenal though, because that's a
I
side
think
with
most people
Guardiola
want
there. I can
that.
see them winning 10 games on the spin, 10, 15 games on the spin. I still don't think Arsenal have that in their locker.
Nah,
They
it's
keep
true.
winning.
But City just don't look
Yeah, the same. Yeah, they don't look the same.
old. Yeah, they don't look
Mm,
particularly old. So I'm not too sure.
mm.
But I think Arsenal got a tough game on Thursday against Brentford away. That's a tough game. I know,
I
see
still
people
expect
saying that,
Arsenal
but
to beat them.
I think
The way they set up.
Yeah, but Brentford on a high. They're playing well,
You're playing well, but
playing well.
because of
So
Arsenal's defensive stability, I can't see Brentford beating them.
I mean, they still, yeah, yeah.
It's
I
not like
see
they've
that.
got the speedsters and the movement of Man United. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I don't. If they set themselves up to be difficult to beat, it's going to be hard for Brentford. They don't have enough finesse and guile in their midfield to create. They're better
I
against
was
teams that
surprised they
try to
beat
come
Villa.
out and play.
I was surprised they beat Villa away though. That's what kind of threw me off.
Yeah, yeah, Villa's still got that kind of wicket in them because of the way they're playing.
Yeah, yeah.
And to be
So
fair, it's a Emery show. He's got them players playing way above their level. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Remember, the squad to me was better 2 years ago. So it must be because he's been there and he's found a system that they're all comfortable with. The sum of the team is better than the individual parts of it. So yeah, I don't think they'll play like this next year. Mm. They're achieving way over what I expect. And when I
Yeah,
saw them lose at Everton, because I had a feeling that
yeah, that was a
Everton would beat
shocker.
them. And I had a feeling that Everton would beat them because of the way they've been playing. Even when they beat us, they never really got out of third gear. It was awful. That's what I said. Yeah, Maresca's in trouble because said if you can't get the players to perform against Villa, we're winning. And I told them I was in the Chelsea WhatsApp group that I got. I said, they're going to bring on the Watkins. We're still playing that high line. We're not closing the ball well enough. So I
Okay.
said, all they do is put it in behind us. And Ollie Watkins is faster than both us and halves.
Yeah,
I said, they're going to score. No, shit. And you could see it was terrible. And he couldn't. I would have said, we got to change it. We got to drop off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He couldn't
And
adapt to
yeah,
it.
but he didn't. He didn't change it. So we was asking for trouble. And Villa never even played that good.
Mm.
Yeah, and they beat us at the bridge. So that's when I said, yeah. In the end, it's probably better than because the players, he was obviously upsetting the players down in tools. And every time someone equalised, we'd go in our show like we're losing. I said, where's the mentality? Where's the steel? Then I said, is he thing? And then when they keep repeating the Sunderland game, the Brentford games, Brighton, I said, yeah, there's something wrong there. The players, obviously, he's getting up the players' nose. And then he's talking out in the press and then cussing the lap publicly. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
said, yeah, he said there's something wrong there. And then look, he did. He went after winning manager of the month in November. No, them serious result against Barcelona and Arsenal.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's temperamental. Rosenius is there, and even that McFarland, the interim coach, said I saw the difference of level of running, of intensity when they came in. So I said, I had the under 21 coach getting a bit of rise out of them than Maresca. When we went
mad.
down 10 men against Fulham, we played Fulham off the park. It was like the Marino Conte years where even if we were down 10-9 men, the way the team set up, we said, yeah, we still bossed them. We are Chelsea. That was right there, even though they beat us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We Fulham was defending like they were the team with 10 men. So I said, this is what I expected, even if we lost to Brighton like that at home after going ahead in Sunderland. So that's how I expect us to be. 10 men. I said, we are Chelsea. We have the superior players. We're going to play same way. No, he's Vereska's hiding and trying to hold on for the draw at the home against the inferior sides. I said, nah. No wonder I said, and look, Rosine is coming and it's the same thing. Running, we would never turn that around if we went down against Napoli when Maresca was there. Because it's the same
yeah,
thing happened with Atlanta. 1-0 up, they equalize, we go in our shell, fold. It would have happened. It's because of Rosinia. It's the man management there and the belief he's infused them with then and enthusiasm. He's made them say, yeah, we're gonna run for you, we're gonna fight for you. We like you, see it.
mm.
Even though you think you're getting paid big money, you should do that anyway. But when you're upsetting people, getting up people's noses, and there's so many players
Yeah.
just down tools on you. I'm just saying
You
with
can see
Amorim.
yeah, he has a good relationship with the players. You can see Vizinha has a good relationship with the players.
Mm.
He's always busting a joke with them for what I saw the scene anyway.
No, but he's got a thing on him though, because I
You
see
can
some of
see, yeah,
the
he's got temper on
behind
him.
the
Yeah,
scenes
yeah.
with the Strasbourg and then the Arsenal when he's barking at them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
get stay on your side of the pitch, swearing and carrying on. I seen it at Strasbourg before he come over. They showed you one team talk he delivered in the thing, even though he was in English and he was the man. He had to have a translator. The way he got the play, like yeah, he was like any given. Remember that football, American football film with Al Pacino,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
the
yeah.
speech. Yeah,
Yeah.
that, yeah, I think Ancelotti said even you played that once in a cup final. That film, that scene. Yeah, he was giving some kind of Churchillian Braveheart speech to the Strasbourg
Yeah.
players. Yeah, so you can see it. He's got that thing of that hard steel as well. So listen, stop this foolishness. And then obviously I've seen the ruthless. He's proactive with his substitutions. When Maresca used to wait for like 18 minutes when only 10 minutes left before he's making changes. My man's doing a Marina like triple substitution half time. It's taking
Mm.
subbing a sub off, changing man in the first 20 minutes if he ain't working and changing the system. Proactive, you see?
I
And
hear
and
you.
he's got the results to prove it as well. So when they're saying he's David Brent and them right there and he looks like a neek and look at his silly glasses, the way he speaks like he's a PR man. They said, yeah, but he knows what his football. Yeah, he knows his football. I said, I'm very pleased with him. Even up where they criticized him against Arsenal, I like the way he come out. I said, they said, and if I went high line, tried to play on the front foot, and we was 2 now down in 20 minutes, they'll say, what is he doing?
Yeah, yeah.
I've been a
True.
pundit. Hindsight's easy. Sweet me. I said, yes, that's my manager, Ross. I said, I wasn't sure about you, but after I see that and then the subs and the way the team run for you and you've turned games around when we've been playing poorly, where Mariska, we just spiral into doom. I said, yeah, yeah, he's must be given a chance. He's got something about him, even though he's won no trophies yet. He's got definitely got something about him.
Yeah, yeah. So
You
you
got,
think so you think City will overhaul
yeah, I
Arsenal?
still got a feeling that City can overhaul Arsenal because look,
I'm
they're
looking at the
getting all these
fixtures. I
results on
think
6 points.
Arsenal got a favourable fixtures. Looking at the fixtures,
Mm,
to be fair, they got Brentford away, then they got Wigan at home, FA Cup, then Wolves away, then Tottenham away, then Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Everton
that's
at
it.
home,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
then
we could get a
City.
result. We could get a result for City. We could get a result against them.
Yeah,
We could get a result against them.
but I think yeah, Arsenal got favourable fixtures, but City got pretty. Let's look at their fixtures.
I've got a feeling that we're going to finish outside the Champions League spots, though.
Fulham at home, Newcastle at home, Leeds away, Forest at home, West Ham away, Palace at home, Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Burnley away, Everton away.
Yeah, see.
So yeah, it's
Mm.
tough. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but Man City, if they win them games, it's in their hands. Mm.
I
Mm.
mean, if they beat Arsenal, there's 3 points in it, so you
Mm.
still have to wait. You still need Arsenal to drop at least one,
Yeah,
or
if
lose
Arsenal
another
won't win
game
every
or
game again
draw.
this season. I could
No, they
guarantee
won't.
that. It's not like the Liverpool Man City of like 4 or 5 years ago. No one's
Yeah,
got it
yeah,
like that again in the league, and it's more competitive. So I don't see no one winning like that again. Mm. Mm.
it's just if Arsenal keep their players fit. It was around this
Arsenal
time is
depth
when
is serious, though.
a lot of their
Arsenal
players
depth is
seem
serious.
to get injured. So if they can make sure Rice stays fit and Saliba and Gabriel stay fit, they got a better
I know, but
chance.
the way he's reinforced this summer, I thought he should have done this 3 years ago. Arsenal would have won some trophies by now. No,
Yeah,
their
yeah,
squad is serious. They can change 3 players and the level really drop. Look, Trossard is playing ahead of certain of their players now. I said, and Trossard is someone that I wanted. I said that's a Brighton player we should have bought. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
their depth is serious. Eze, Rice, what's that? Zubimendi. Then they've got
I think
that Ben White in there.
well,
The depth is serious. Even when Gabriel, remember Gabriel and Saliba's been injured, they still look defensively strong.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Serious. They've got Timber. They've got pure. They've got at least two high, like at least 7 out of 10 plays in every position. Mm,
Yeah, they got the depth, but because obviously Arteta plays the same team
mm,
constantly, it's tough. I think that's why Eze is finding it difficult. Like he
mm,
will play one game and then he don't play for 4 games or not
mm.
properly, and then it's hard for him to get that rhythm. And I feel a lot of the other players are doing the same.
Yeah, because he's not doing the defensive work that Arteta wants. You see,
But then
the
yeah,
tactical work. That's what
obviously he's
he
never
knows
been
what the
that
ball
though.
is. I think.
Yeah, he's never been that. So I don't know if it's just Arsenal buying him just because Tottenham was just about to buy him. That's what it
Mm.
felt like anyway. But yeah, man, we'll see what they do. Obviously, it'll be interesting. Obviously, they still got Champions League. Obviously, top of the Champions League as well. They're gonna obviously want to make a good run out of that. So yeah, it'll be a good end of the season, man. But
I remember
City,
Arsenal bully people as well and play, and they're like Man United. When they decide to play high tempo with the throttle off, you got to kind of dig in and fight. You're not going to be
yeah,
able
yeah,
to boss them for the whole game. That's the thing. They can anytime. It's like Anna Marino when we had all them like Essie and Lampards, Makaleli in the middle of the park, Balak, because of the physicality and the strength, the tempo. He said, oh, look, we can make ourselves difficult to beat by being medium blocker, not coming out of our block position. You can't break us down, and we can counter attack on you. Then they can raise the tempo and push you back just for the sheer, dynamism of their midfield with the runnings from deep. And then
yeah,
obviously the
yeah.
set pieces, we said we cannot play well. We just have to stick hold tight and wait for opportunity at the set piece. So yeah, they've covered all the bases. He's gone back to the old school way of building teams.
So
Like
what
when
makes you
Wenger's.
think
Mm,
you're saying all that? You're bigging up Arsenal where you are. So what makes you
mm.
think they're gonna bottle it again?
No, I just don't think they win all them games. And if Guardiola wasn't at Man City, I said they've got no chance.
So you
But
don't
with
think City will
Guardiola
drop
there,
points either?
hmm?
You don't think City will drop points either? Because obviously they dropped points. They
Um,
dropped three. They drew
hmm.
3 games in a row. That's
Yeah,
what
they did,
that's
they
what
did,
the
they
six
did.
points are, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
If
But
they've
look,
won those games,
I see them struggling, and we couldn't beat them at the Emirates. When I'm thinking, Maresca, go there and show them what time it is. And look, we scored that
I
early
mean, you
goal,
got
and they turned
yeah,
it
but
around.
you got a point. Oh yeah, you're one of the teams that got a point at the minute. It was
Mm, 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 mm.
so yeah, but I mean, I just don't know. Obviously, City looked like they were up for it after that Liverpool winner. They were like, okay, I think they realized that was a big moment. But I just can't see Arsenal flopping this again.
Mm.
as much as I don't want them to win the league, I don't want City to win the league either.
Mm,
But
yeah.
but Arsenal
Well, you,
fans,
you you prefer? Do we need prefer Arsenal because Man City's a direct rival to you?
I prefer Arsenal, but I just don't like their fans. Their fans
Yeah.
just
The fans
annoy
don't
me,
know.
man.
They get a
Oh,
little run. They ain't won nothing yet, and it's talking like, yeah,
they're talking smack,
yeah, I know.
but I would prefer Arsenal to win the league. But yeah, it's just if their fans couldn't
No, I'd rather
celebrate.
Man City win the league so I can laugh at this and you bottled it again because you know they're
I
doing a
know.
thing now
I
about
mean,
look the
it
last
would
five
be
years Chelsea ain't won one game against us and in the pocket and all that. Talk about oh where's your league title? I said, huh? You ain't won a league title before
20
all my
years.
children were born. Yeah. I said I was 23 when Arsenal won last one league title.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's mad. It's
Yeah.
mad.
And I said, you've won no trophies since 2020. Even with all this money spending and yes, we're better than we're building. So what? Forever into perpetuity. Jesus.
Literally.
Come on, you can't even win the Carabao Cup. Even Newcastle can. You
I
see?
mean, they got a chance this time. They got a chance this season, innit? So if they could
No, I
beat
think
City
they'll
there,
definitely win the trophy this season, I think. And I think they can
yeah, I
win
think
more than one, to be fair. Mm.
I feel like if City beat them in the Carabao Cup, Arsenal season's finished.
You think
That's
so?
gonna
You think
that's
they're
gonna
bold?
kill that will kill them. They're so close.
Yeah.
So that might change the dynamics of everything. But yeah, man, wait and see. I know he's only got a minute left, so
Yeah.
start wrapping up.
Yeah. All right,
But
then
yeah, man.
everyone. That's the Cannon Cross. Signing off.